This morning we are at Hell Hollow Pond in Pachaug State Forest.
Welcome to Outdoors with John.
We are standing here in front of Hell Hollow Pond, and the sounds that are coming out of this pond are amazing. There's just loud noises. There it is. It's as if the pond is talking to us. Frozen lakes make the most noise during major changes in temperature. The ice expands or contracts when the temperature changes. This causes cracks to form in the ice. It is the cracking of the ice surface that makes the interesting noises we have heard. A sheet of ice in the lake is like a giant membrane that sound travels across. So we're starting our trail heading along the east side of Hell Hollow Pond. Not sure if we're on the trail yet. I think we're just kind of following the shore till we meet up with the Pachaug Trail. And then we'll take the Quinnebog Pachaug crossover number 1 up towards the Quinnebog. Check out Devil's Den. From Devil's Den, we'll work our way back along the west side of Hell Hollow Pond back to the car. Should be roughly 4 miles. So we've been gaining in elevation, and we're starting to leave Hell Hollow Pond behind us. Don't hear the gurgling anymore. This is the Pachaug Trail. We did this section before, and I released a video on it, but there was no snow back then. I'll put a link up here. All right, we're probably about a little less than a mile into the hike. We've come to the junction with the Quinnebog Pachaug crossover trail. We're going to take a left on the yellow. There's an awful lot of these crossover trails, and these crossover trails can be used combining with the major trails to make some really cool loops that you can do here in Pachaug State Forest. As you can see from just looking around, a lot of the trees here are dead, and that's been a big problem in Pachaug, and sections of trail have been closed off so that they could cut down some of the trees so that they wouldn't fall on folks. But it does kind of provide some views. So here we are on the ridge, and we can see the next ridge over pretty well, especially in winter. Of course, we're not quite at the top of the ridge. We're kind of hiking alongside of it right now. Here with many of the big trees down, that there's all kinds of new growth coming back to replace it. Alright, so we're about 1.6 miles into the trail. We've come to the junction of the Quinnebog Trail. So we just came off the yellow here. It's blue left and right, the Quinnebog. We're going to follow the Quinnebog Trail down the west side of the pond back to where the cars are. Although we didn't find Devil's Den on this day, on a subsequent trip, Tom and I found it. It was located just off the trail, past this little pond on the left. If you're interested in the exact location, I have added a waypoint to my All Trails GPS recording. You'll find a link to that in the description below. This part of the Quinnebog Trail is also co-located with the Enduro route, so ATVers can sometimes be out here. And right now this trail is pretty wide and a little ripped up. Looks like there's a little side trail over here. May not be Devil's Den, but it looks like it has a view, so we're gonna go check it out. This section of the trail, the Quinnebog Trail, coincides with Flat Rock Road, which really isn't a road, but they call it Flat Rock because the road falls right along the edge of the cliff, and there's a bunch of flat rocks up here. But in the wintertime, provides a pretty good view of Hell Hollow. This section of the Quinnebog is pretty wide and provides an easy path to follow along the ridge. We haven't really seen Hell Hollow Pond. Junction with the Enduro Trail. Here the Enduro Trail goes left. And on our left here at this junction, there appears to be a foundation. I'm just gonna go over here and check out. So right here, just off the trail junction with the Enduro Trail, is this small stone foundation, which was partially caved in. The Bog Trail is dumping us out on Hell Hollow Road. If we were to continue the trail, we'd take a right and then a left. But we're gonna take a left on Hell Hollow Road here and head just down the hill a little bit to get back to our car at Hell Hollow Pond.
If you're planning a visit to Pachaug State Forest, be aware some of the roads are gated and closed in the winter.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us today. 3 3/4 miles. We're here at Hell Hollow Pond, back where we started. Shout out to my son Geoff and nephew Jason for joining me today. Great hike, guys. Hope I didn't wear you out. Hope to see you out here in the next video.